case Pokemon Trainer, and he's opening up Charizard. I have no doubt in my mind. Serge, pretty much, and this is what I've known him for in Ultimate. He's a Charizard player, and he was a Charizard player back in Smash 4, one of his favorite Pokemon, and just, like I was saying, he plays what he loves, and he's very good at it as well, and, I mean, I don't blame him for not going Lucario versus the Plumber.
Yeah, Mario is just one of those characters that can completely decimate you on spot. And I actually had never seen Serge use one move other than Charizard right there from another Pokemon. So, all right. So I like to see I like seeing that, just using that down B in order to get out of that situation where he didn't feel very comfortable. But see, the thing is, you're a heavyweight against Mario. That's gonna hurt, not quite gonna kill, but in any moment that could be the case. This fire type isn't immune to fire in this game. Like we're seeing, no flash fire coming from this lizard right here, but Serge with the menacing back. If that hits you with the tip, you are gone, ladies and gentlemen. But
oh yeah,
right, of course, Serge right there just picking up the pace and understanding that you can't really respect the Plumber. But oh my God, he wasn't able to snap to the ledge. Gets hit with the other Tims. We've been seeing two of them doing work right here. The first one and the second. What a call out right there. Just SuperDog not saying anything.
Oh man, and Serge was going for a read on a read on a read. Like he actually barely missed the timing on that last downer, which would have comboed into the upper, which would have perhaps not killed, but put him in a very precarious position and going straight back into Charizard. And even though he does suffer from, as you were saying, being a heavyweight, he also does have some very good escape tools in that Up Smash Shadow Shield and the up B whenever he has to try to come out of hit stun. But these extensions are from my man SuperDog are being very effective once again. He tries to 2-frame with a forward smash and gets a little overzealous. Serge was trying for that downer right after the back throw, but instead is going to be Mario's back throw, which is going to come in right here. And look at that, Serge just trying to play some neutral at the beginning with Squirtle, but he is not going to make a long appearance. IB is right back in track. I like that second attempt, and this is backer into another one, and the read afterwards, and he is going to be able to capitalize on it. A very early recovery, somewhat of a sign of desperation coming in from the side of SuperDog, which is going to allow Serge to get some more percent, but since he is committed to going to that Charizard, things could get very even real quick.
Which is something that I find very strange. Why are you showing signs of despair when you're the one in the lead? And that shows and gives it to Shine that Serge is just a completely controlling player. But no. SuperDog said, you know what? This Plumber is here to stay. And even though he may have had just a little bit of a fumble right there, he still has this match in his hands, taking the first game against the well-known Ciudad de Mexico veteran right there. And this is going to be a strange yet difficult situation for both of these players, right? Because we know for sure that Serge is very good at coming back from these types of situations. Like he plays comeback characters, he plays Lucario, he plays Charizard. These characters that know that they can carry the weight on their back. But it's not just that. SuperDog, we're going to be seeing SuperDog, and he's going to cheat to Greninja?
I was debating whether he was going to go Cloud or Greninja, and it seems like he is going for the Frog. Perhaps not the right stage since they are actually SDN. SuperDog on the heads up right now. He is at an advantage 1-0 over Serge. Pokemon Trainer didn't quite work out, and I do think it came down to somewhat of like Serge's stubbornness to try to play Charizard, right? Because like versus a character like Mario, I do agree that Charizard can be very, very useful. However, I also think that Ivysaur can play a key part because that backer is disjointed, is one of his best options to outspace Mario to deal even with the fireballs. So it just would have allowed him to perhaps develop a lot more free of his style in the ground. But instead, we are seeing a much faster character, and one that benefits much more from that hardbox shifting and is going to be much more nimble here in Greninja. And this is another one of Serge's favorite characters, so we could very well be seeing it even said. However, I would also not be surprised if SuperDog just manages to close it out right here with a 2-0.
Greninja is one of those characters that can just simply decimate your stock, but very similar in nature to Mario, I would dare say, because sometimes that range is just very, very difficult, and more so when you clash with those type of interactions. One would think that maybe due to the fact that Greninja has a sword, well, technically I think it's like a very long shuriken, something like that, maybe something would win those type of interactions. But you see right here, he's trading a lot more than he wants to, and it's exactly that. Now this is gonna be what a Mexican punish. Like we go and fight against right here with the Mexican punish. He was just barely able to do something about it with the small fadeaway that SuperDog actually did. Was just big brain. He didn't do anything, and he wasn't able to punish him off of it.
I actually liked Serge's patience. He knew that forward smash was probably not going to kill at that not fully high percent just yet, but however, he's able to work some more and go for that fair instead. And there was nothing SuperDog could have done at that juncture. And Serge I like that. The spacing on the shield with the Nair, like Greninja seems like and actually I do think he is a fairly straightforward character as far as the options that he is trying to choose in neutral, right? He is either trying to dash attack you, down tilt you, or nair you. Like there are very little other things that or outspace you with the fair, right? Which seems fairly straightforward. However, if Serge is able to mix out those options and being the type of player that he is, he's very capable of doing so. However, SuperDog is not giving him a chance to breathe right here, even though the punishes have not been super extended. He's been winning the neutral consistently, and that with a character like Mario who gets outranged by the frog is very, very dangerous because the damage just keeps racking up. However, Serge finally getting the in that he wanted, but is gonna get meat with that punish instead of actually taking the stock. And SuperDog a little overzealous with those reads. That could come to cost him if he's not patient enough, because like Serge is the type of player who is down for the grind, you know? He is down to fight to the very last breath, and he will do his best to actually do so. Again, that Nair faded away to bait out an out of shield option, and going straight into a force smash has not worked out so far. But, I mean, he's gonna keep trying for it, I guess.
It has good intentions. Like, you see, the thing is, I understand why he's doing it, but once again, the weak spot right there, trying to bait out an option. No Shadow Sneak. Actually tries to go for the back air, not quite actually.
What?
He had the read. Why, dude? This is really unlike Serge. He had the read. Why isn't he punishing off of it? It's something very strange to see a player with the veteran status as Serge just dropping those type of opportunities. That's very uncharacteristic of him.
Like I've been saying, like he is a very stubborn man. So sometimes he will just opt to not go for like the most straightforward option. So perhaps he's just trying to work in some more conditioning, or he was not ready specifically for that punish. However, who was very ready for that backer was SuperDog, and just at 150%, he is facing exactly that. That is fair territory. Approaching is gonna be hell for him, but sometimes, like we've been seeing him win neutral so many times that it feels like it's Serge, like he has to put in so much extra work even in spite of the percent. Finally this time DIing correctly, and you can see just the difference that a little different direction on the stick can make, because earlier he died at like 135%. Now that lead has been extended, and I don't know how he didn't trade with that up smash. Perhaps it's because it actually starts in the back of the head, and like the hit hadn't come out just yet. But Serge playing with fire right there, taking very crucial as well to be able to ensure that he survives that type of situation. And it's looking rough, but not impossible.
Right now, even though Serge is down, he is not out. However, SuperDog, one interaction probably away from actually taking this set, maybe an up smash, maybe a down smash. I don't know if in this stage, a down smash, of course, up smash will do so. Oh my god, Serge trying to go for the cheeky stuff right there. Going, he got him like a frog out of water, but no, not quite yet enough to kill. But what a cow out from SuperDog, just right there demonstrating that.
Oh yeah.
That's it. The legendary plumber back throw. So long, a Bowser, and in this case, so long, a frog just throwing him off there. You see him just slam himself into one of the buildings of Town City. What a great demonstration of play there from SuperDog, making a great debut on stream.
I gotta say, I like everything that I saw. He was able to actually reset, like just making it very hard for even a super fast faller like Greninja to go back into the ground.